There comes a time in every man's life when silence speaks louder than any argument, louder than any scream, louder than any explanation. Not because you are weak, but because you've mastered the highest form of emotional intelligence, restraint. The modern world confuses silence with submission. But in the world of Stoicism, silence is strength. Silence is wisdom. Silence is power. And when used at the right moments, it lets karma do what you never have to. In this video, we're breaking down the 7 exact situations where silence is your most powerful move, based entirely on Stoic wisdom. If you're ready to stop explaining yourself to people who never listen and finally act from a place of calm strength, keep watching. The Stoics believe that control over the self is greater than control over others. That is what truly elevates a man, is his ability to remain unmoved by noise, temptation, or provocation. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Seneca taught that no reaction is often the greatest response. Epictetus urged men to rise above personal attacks, for they are simply reflections of the attacker's character, not yours. And today, this wisdom is more important than ever. The average man is baited constantly, online, in relationships, at work. But the one who remains still, detached, silent, he is the one who controls the room. Let's dive into the 7 moments when silence isn't just the best option, it's the only Stoic one. 1. When someone tries to humiliate you publicly, your ego will beg you to defend yourself, to clap back, to reclaim your pride. But Stoicism teaches us this. Pride is a trap. When someone attacks you publicly, through words, sarcasm, or embarrassment, their intention is clear: to make you reactive, to make you step into their chaos. But the moment you stay silent, they feel the weight of their own behavior. They expect your reaction. When it doesn't come, the crowd turns its eyes toward them. Their insecurity is revealed. Karma begins when you refuse to engage. Marcus Aurelius, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Silence here isn't defeat, it's domination. 2. When you're being gaslighted. Gaslighting is designed to make you doubt yourself, to keep you defending, explaining, and questioning your own reality. And here's what most don't realize. Every explanation you give to a gaslighter is fuel to their fire. They want your words. They want you confused. But silence, it disarms them completely. They expect arguments. They feed on your emotional reaction. But when you calmly withdraw, when you stop explaining, when you stop trying to make them understand, karma kicks in. Because now their manipulation tactics collapse. They have nothing to spin, no narrative to twist. The silent man becomes untouchable. 3. When a woman tries to trigger your emotions, whether it's during a breakup, an argument, or emotional power play, some women, knowingly or not, will push your buttons to test your control. They want to see you jealous. They want to watch you angry. They want a reaction, because reaction equals investment, and when you stay silent, she begins to doubt her grip on you. Seneca said, "He who angers you conquers you." And in that moment, your silence is not just maturity, it's power. It shifts the energy. She may have walked away thinking you'd chase, but when you don't, that's when the karma hits. Because silence breeds curiosity, and curiosity is the gateway to regret. 4. When someone lies about you. Lies are designed to force you to defend yourself, to make you panic, to scramble. But the Stoic knows, truth doesn't need to chase rumors. When someone slanders you, stay silent. Let their words hang in the air. People will observe over time what's real. If you react to every lie, you make yourself look guilty. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Your character will do the talking. Let karma deal with the liar. Time always exposes the truth." 5. When weak men are provoking you, you will encounter men who bark loudly, posture hard, and insult you to your face. But strength doesn't respond to weakness. The stronger dog doesn't bark back. It watches, it waits, it chooses the battlefield or avoids it entirely. When someone tries to bait you into a fight, verbal or physical, and you choose silence over ego, you win because they revealed themselves and you didn't flinch. Silence here is not fear, it's dominance. 6. When you're disrespected by a woman you love, this is the hardest one because love creates emotional vulnerability, and when that love is taken for granted or disrespected, the instinct is to fix it, to argue, to beg. But here's the Stoic truth. If she can disrespect you without consequence, she doesn't value you. Your silence is not a punishment, it's a boundary. It says, you do not have access to me when you dishonor me. And that silence, that absence, it does more than any monologue ever could. Let her sit in that silence. Let karma unfold. 7. When you're about to say something, you'll regret anger, frustration, betrayal. These are the moments when words become weapons. But the Stoic pauses. He breathes. He chooses silence over destruction. Because words spoken in haste can't be unsaid. They break relationships. They damage respect. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And sometimes, the best reaction is no reaction at all. Silence becomes your shield. And when the storm passes, you will still stand, intact, untarnished. That's karma too. The world will provoke you. People will lie, manipulate, trigger, and test you. But the Stoic man, he is unmoved. Not because he is cold, but because he is controlled. Because he knows the truth. When you stay silent, you let karma do the talking. You do not need to prove yourself. You do not need to defend your worth. You do not need to explain your silence. You are a mountain. The winds may howl, but you remain still. In that stillness, karma works. And those who try to shake you, they fall under the weight of their own actions. So the next time you're pulled into drama, deception, or disrespect, remember the 7 times when silence is your sword, because in that silence lies your ultimate power. Stay stoic, stay silent, let karma do the rest.